Hello everyone, my name is Nana Sniper. I'm coming here live on
Resident Evil Revelations.
and I hope you guys are doing fantastic, doing alright. I'm doing pretty well. Last time we managed to begin. We managed to reunite with Chris and Jessica with Jill and Parker. However, the ship was fortunately sinking after when the satellite laser tried to hit it, but it caused a huge wave, or should I say tsunami, and caused the ship to start sinking. But fortunately, the mysterious mass turned out to be Raymond, who fortunately told Parker that there was a spy in the BSAA. But fortunately, Chris and Jill head over to the laboratory underneath the ship to stop the T-Abyss virus. However, the situation was getting worse as Morgan Landsdale learned that the BSAA were trying to stop it. And they soon learned that Morgan Landsdale was the man responsible for the Terrigrega attack. And fortunately, not only that, to make it more worse, Jessica, Parker's partner, was a spy and working for him, and she ended up betraying the BSAA and decided to activate the self-destruct sequence, destroying both the Queen's Semeramist. But not only that, she also planned to destroy the Queen Zenobia. Fortunately, she got away, but managed to. Luckily, Raymond was still alive because he faked his death. But fortunately, yeah. Parker was injured, and fortunately, by the time Jill and Parker found him, Jill and Chris found him, he was too injured to move faster, and in the end, he fell into a pit of fire, but we don't know if he's truly dead. Meanwhile, back at the winter snow, Quint and Keith soon head back to the facility of Veltro, but then Quint got suspicious and then started putting the puzzles together, and then after doing a little hacking into the FBC's network, he soon learned the truth that really Veltro was never back in action. They were not back from the dead, because O'Brien planned this from the very beginning, and Quint learned about the truth. So, fortunately, Quint also found something interesting and sent to O'Brien, but unfortunately, once again, looks like Morgan set off a bomb squad to destroy the evidence. And now, we don't know what happened to Quint and Keith, but hopefully, I don't know. And now, fortunately, Jill and Chris had to escape the ship and had to head over to the deck, but unfortunately, a mysterious monster attacked them from the ocean, and now it's being, well, instead of explaining it, it's time to begin the final two chapters, which are, well, episodes, which is episode 11 and episode 12. But before I get started, just to be just to be sure, I figured something like that. So just to be sure, just give me one moment before I start. Just give me a second. Okay, so if before I also get started, if I were you, man, get in contact with the girls, because let's just say I send them something but they're not responding. So looks like I'm gonna have you in charge just in case, because let's just say I contacted one of them but looks like they're not responding, so neither of them. So I'm leaving that to you. But with that said, let's begin the final 2 episodes. So here goes nothing.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
Hold it right there.
She's trying to activate the ship's self-destruct mechanism to destroy the evidence.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
It appears my bright young assistant has made the last move. Now, have I made things clear to you?
Jessica!
I'm sorry, Parker.
See you guys.
Parker.
Episode 11, Revelations. The whole point of this game.
This is Hattrip. Do you read?
Extraction is not possible at this time. I'll execute a holding pattern. Patrick out.
What have they created?
We can do this, Chris.
Repeat. Unable to make an approach. Can you deal with that thing?
Aim for the parasites! Get the target!
You mean that big-ass thing is being controlled by a parasite? God damn.
Damn, what do we do?
I dropped off some ammo for you.
Well, I did say if they're busy, I know that. But what I meant by contacting the girls, yeah. I didn't. For starters, I can't get in contact with Eri because obviously I can't contact her. So there are only 3 girls I can only contact. So, just to be clear, I can contact everyone except Eri because only you and Hazumi can only contact her. So Eri's the only one who I cannot contact. But you know the other 3 girls. So let's just say I contacted one of you. So yeah, but if you were busy, totally understandable. But just in case, I always did say keep an eye on the contacts, because you never know when I'll contact you guys, whether early, late, or it doesn't matter. And I did say check maybe once, twice, or I don't know. But you guys get the point.
Fire, Jill! That's working.
Incredible! Both of you! I'll drop down a ladder. Come on up!
No, not yet. We can't let this thing roam free.
Agreed. Ready, Chris?
We can't hit it from here. Take us closer.
I can't. Too many bogeys.
Trust me.
Okay, fine. Hold on to your seats.
What?
And that's all she wrote for the Zenobia.
It's me. What's happening?
On our way out, we lost Parker.
Jessica took the whole ship down. The FBC, well, Morgan, he was one step ahead of us the whole way.
Yes, I see. I hate to think this could all be a mistake. My mistake.
Come clean with us, O'Brien. Don't leave anything out.
All right. It all started 1 year ago. Right there at Terrigrega.
Still not over yet. Now we get to the whole bottom of this.
Are we in hell?
Yes. They call it Terrigrega.
Alright, I'll be right back real quick, so BRB.
This place won't last much longer.
Right. We should get to the command room.
There's hunters here too!
We have to hurry, your HQ is done for!
This place won't last much longer.
Right. We should get to the command room.
This place won't last much longer.
Right. We should get to the command room. have to hurry, your HQ is done for! Jessica, what's taking you? Hurry up!
Commissioner Landsdale was right.
Yeah. The boss has pushed for an expansion of the FBC's purview. This is just the kind of thing he was warning the world about.
And this incident will bring the crisis to the limelight. It could be good PR, really.
Yeah. Maybe the international community will finally get the message. FBC has a lot of growing to do.
This place won't last much longer.
Right. We should get to the command room.
There's hunters here, too?
We have to hurry, your HQ is done for! Jessica, what's taking you? Hurry up!
Commissioner Landsdale was right.
Yeah. The boss has pushed for an expansion of the FBC's purview. This is just the kind of thing he was warning the world about.
And this incident will bring the crisis to the limelight. It could be good PR, really.
Yeah. Maybe the international community will finally get the message. FBC has a lot of growing to do.
Roger. There's no end to these things.
If we want to help the cadet, we have to get rid of them.
It's okay, I'll be fine.
You're hurt bad. Don't try to act tough. All right, somebody lend him a shoulder. Parker?
HQ has told you to leave.
But I can still fight.
You're not convincing me. Come on, grab on.
We can't pull out yet. There are civilians out there. We have to do something.
Heavily outnumbered. We have to regroup.
How did they pull this off with just a few dozen men? Who armed them? And the BOWs. These terrorists must be brought to justice. Blast it. civilians out there. We have to do something.
Heavily outnumbered. We have to regroup.
How did they pull this off with just a few dozen men? Who armed them? And the BOWs. These terrorists must be brought to justice. Blast it.
More of them.
It's all right. I can buy you some time. Go on without me.
You're too young to play hero. Learn some stripes before you get yourself killed. Losing blood.
It's too dangerous to move. He needs immediate first aid.
We should be okay here.
The med unit's on the 4th floor. We might find something to bandage him up.
We'll be back, Cadet. Don't go anywhere.
Everything will be okay. All right, let's go, Parker. So Parker, it's nothing new, but aren't you a little hard on the new guy?
You mean Raymond? The only way those guys will grow up is with a little towel stack.
Okay, fine. Guys and your little games.
This is dangerous.
This is serious. Command room in no time. Quint's on the 4th floor. We might find something to bandage him up.
We'll be back, Cadet. Don't go anywhere.
Everything will be okay. All right, let's go, Parker. So, Parker, it's nothing new, but aren't you a little hard on the new guy?
You mean Raymond? The only way those guys will grow up is with a little towel snapper.
Okay, fine. Guys and your little games. This is serious. They'll take the command room in no time. This way. The 4th floor is this way. The med unit should be down here.
Just what I needed.
This should do for the meantime.
God, more hunters! If you can hear me, get back here now!
Raymond's in trouble. We have to go back.
I knew that rookie would be a pain in the ass.
Don't take it out on him. It's not his fault.
Damn, I'm surrounded. I don't know if I can...
Listen to me, Cadet. You are not going to die. I order you to stay alive. We're coming! All right, safe and sound.
Now we can take care of our little cadet.
How bad are you hurt? All right, cadet. Now you owe me one. Hey, I get it. You want justice served. No more heroics. End up getting the whole unit killed. Yeah. Welcome to the real world.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That should ease the pain.
I should be able to walk.
Then follow us. The elevator to the command room is right there.
Think you can move, cadet? I can fend off anything that comes our way.
Jessica, what's taking you? Hurry up!
Something is off.
What now?
Think about it. The delivery and dispatchment of these POWs. It's too professional. And how did they manage to evade the FBC's vast intelligence network? It just doesn't add up. Unless somebody wanted this to happen.
Cadets, you're stepping out of bounds. We're not here to investigate this thing. We're here to resolve it.
But everything I've said, it's sound.
Close by. Just keep our cadet alive.
I know you're hurt, but try to keep up, cadet.
You take care of this. Then, you find shelter in the command room.
Yes, sir. I'm on my way.
Looks like Raven got through. That should be the last of the hunters.
I would hope so. Let's hit the command room.
Yes, I understand, and I can hear you just fine. That is simply splendid news. Everything is in perfect order. Enjoy the rest of the celebration on the Queen Dido, Norman.
Morgan, you intended for the virus to break out on our ship? Well, we've certainly been had.
I'm not done yet. You still have an important purpose. The ship serves as a controlled environment, and the data on your mutation will serve a venerable purpose.
The boldness of your self-absorbed ambitions is impressive. I am always disgusted by what you Americans can dream up.
I will take that as a compliment.
We knew that you could end up being a liability. So we've kept video records of all of our interactions. If they go public, your life is finished.
You may do as you please. Use of the satellite has been approved. The new virus will be completely eradicated.
You bastard!
Full soon shall thou be where thine eye shall answer make to thee of this, seeing the cause which reigneth down the blast.
Or could you? Jessica has escaped. We were so close.
Hey, sorry, Raymond. You were right all along. Thank God somebody was on top of things.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Parker. Now it's my turn to save you. Come on. We're getting out of here.
That's the spirit, Cadet.
Raymond realized that Morgan was not who he seemed, so we set this trap together. The whole Veltro Revival Act.
The mountain hideout, and the coordination of the ships. All to put heat on Morgan? But sir, couldn't you have at least told us?
I couldn't risk it. Not with a mole inside the BSAA. My apologies.
All that work. In both the Zenobia and the Semeramist.
Yeah, I know. But I haven't given up yet. Keith and Quint, they've left us with an ace in the hole. The data analysis they sent us, the results are in.
Well, what were they?
We assumed Veltro made use of 2 sister ships in the Terrigrega panic. But there was a third.
The final queen.
And that ends episode 11. Now, have you guys figured out all the clues that we went throughout this whole entire journey? If haven't, then allow me to explain it, the whole entire situation. Now, I put all the puzzles and pieces together so that way you guys will learn and understand what I have learned so far. From the very beginning, 1 year after the Terrigrega attack, before the attack, Morgan Landsdale, head of the FBC, helped Veltro with the attack by simply giving them the T-Abyss virus. But unfortunately, Morgan backstabbed Veltro. They decided, or shall I say, he decided to use Veltro as test puppets. So in other words, Morgan betrayed Veltro and he was just using them. But Veltro knew he couldn't be trusted, so they kept video recordings of their whole entire conversation. And if it went public, Morgan's career as head of the FBC will be ruined and he will be exposed, none other than the fake he is. So on that day when Raymond saw he was talking to the FBC, or should I say Morgan, Raymond knew that Morgan was not the man who he thought he was. So after the Terrigrega attack, Raymond and O'Brien came up with this idea scheme to make it look like Veltro was back from the dead. But really, it was just all fake acting to make it look like they were back. But after when Jill and Parker discovered the Queen Zenobia, they had to make sure they stayed alive and find any clues or evidence of what was going on. That's why O'Brien sent them. And to top it all off, O'Brien also sent Raymond and his partner Rachel, or so it seemed. But unfortunately, Raymond had to make it look like he was working for Veltro, so he had to make it look like that Veltro was back. So the reason why he destroyed the boat that from the very beginning, because he wanted Jill and Parker to find evidence for Morgan. So fortunately it worked, but the whole disconnecting with communication wasn't. So fortunately, when Quint and Keith got suspicious, or should I say Quint got suspicious, he got the puzzles and figured it all out. It was nothing but a fake and nothing more than an act. That's why O'Brien was impressed by Quint. However, right before Veltro disappeared, it was supposedly there were only 2 ships, Zenobia and the Queen Semeramist, but wrong. There was one more ship, the final Queen. So, fortunately, all the evidence they have collected so far was, of course, good enough to expose Morgan, but they still need more evidence. And like I said before, Veltro kept a recording data of their whole conversations on a videotape. So the only final question is, who has it and where is it located at? All this purpose is to expose Morgan to the fake he is and the true villain that he really is. But with the Queen Zenobia and Semeramist destroyed, there's only one ship. However, as you guys may or may have realized it, if you guys remember that videotape we found with the guy wearing the gas mask and dumping some of the T-Abyss virus in the water with those fish, that was just an old video that Veltro was still alive. But now the real question is, and let's see if you guys can figure out this one, who has the recording evidence and where is the final queen located at? Take your time. I'll wait for your guys' response. I'll give you guys approximately 5 minutes to think about it. And if you have the answer, by the time I press X, you'll figure it out. Alright, it's already been 5 minutes, and since any of you guys couldn't figure it out, or probably, I forget, let's just continue. And begins the final chapter. So, let's begin. And end this once and for all.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
Come clean with us, O'Brien. Don't leave anything out.
Everything is in perfect order. Enjoy the rest of the celebration on the Queen Dido, Norman.
Raymond realized that Morgan was not who he seemed. So we set this trap together. The whole Veltro revival act.
The mountain hideout, and the coordination of the ships. All to put heat on Morgan?
But I haven't given up yet. They've left us with an ace in the hole.
Episode 12, and the last episode. The Queen is dead. Let's end this one once and for all.
The final queen.
Yes, Queen Dido. She's been resting on the ocean floor since that day.
Which means we'll find her.
At Terrigrega.
Exactly. We have a responsibility to see this mission through. O'Brien out.
FBC, everybody freeze! Oliver, put your heads in the air!
Landsdale.
We're taking this show over. The BSAA is hereby under the direct supervision of the FBC. Clive R. O'Brien, you are under arrest for collaborating with the terrorist organization Veltro.
Chris, Jill, you're our only hope.
There it is.
The remains of Terrigrega.
And the Queen Dido.
Approaching drop-off point.
Queen Dido.
That's the Queen Dido. The third queen.
It's rather quiet. Like time itself has stopped. Blobs we found on the beach. They came from here.
That explains why Morgan cordoned off the area.
I wonder if those corpses on the beach were Veltro. Something's still alive!
Careful, you won't be able to fight them off underwater.
Ah, don't you just enjoy the evil opera music?
It's an electric lock. I hope the emergency power still works.
The wires are all pulled apart. I'll fix them.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the power going.
Jill, the door's open.
Okay, on my way back.
Okay, let's move in.
There's still air. Who's that? He hasn't been dead for long.
He's FBC.
There's something in his hand.
This is Agent Dario Barioni of the FBC Armed Forces. The time is 1948. I request that this recorder be handed over to General Landsdale. If found by the next team, everyone on my team is dead. Killed by the devil himself. We were unable to retrieve the video log. Our mission has failed. Veltro, they weren't sitting around waiting for death to come to them. When the FBC arrived, they were waiting for us, even though Terrigrega was a year ago. Thoughts of revenge kept them alive.
Well, looks like something's in here. And apparently they were trying to get the recording data. But looks like revenge of thoughts killed them. Now what could be down here?
Oh my God.
The Queen Dido is already deep below the sea. There's no escape, no chance of survival. Unless... Veltro. In honor of thy name, we accept our wrongdoing and transmute our flesh in remembrance of our sins. But for you, Morgan, never shall there be rest. We rise from the dead, our spirit a callous and immutable force. All of our interactions are right in here. We shall become guardians of the truth. For as many years as it may take.
Jack Norman was the head of Veltro.
And he has the video we can use to nail Landsdale.
And there's your answer. Jack Norman, the leader of Veltro and the only survivor of Veltro left. He was dying, of course, because now that the Queen Dido is underwater, he can't escape. And without food and water, he would have died. However, if you guys recall what I said, since Morgan Landsdale helped Veltro with the attack, he gave him a few doses of the T-Abyss virus. One injection gave him some kind of psychic power in his mind that apparently kept him alive. But let's just say he's been well, I don't know how to basically and call it crazy. His body is asleep, but his mind is awake, and only his mind has been protecting his own body. One dose of the T-Abyss virus kept him in human form, but another dose? Well, who knows what's going to happen. But before we get started to the boss fight, or should I say the final boss fight, it's time to come well prepared for this, because there's no turning back.
I
each one to be dreaded, who doth read that which was manifest unto mine eyes. Pape Satan, Alepe. Each one shall find again his dismal tomb, shall reassume his flesh and his own figure, shall hear what through eternity re-echoes. Vengeance of God, oh, how much oughtest thou?
And as you guys can hear, that's his mind, not his... It's complicated.
By each one to be dreaded, who doth read that which was manifest unto mine eyes. Pape Satan, Alepe.
Morgan Landsdale. How dare you cross Veltro?
Morgan, this is what you seek, is it not? Indeed, this little machine contains the truth. Oh, the truth needed to bring down your entire charade.
This is it. We got the evidence.
Stop!
Morgan, behold the terror which you have unleashed.
Oh boy. Well, this is not going to be pretty. And so begins the final battle. Wish me luck.
Norman, stop! Morgan isn't here!
It's no use. He's gone over the edge.
T Abyss Tyrant Morgan.
I don't think he's in the mood to say goodbye.
Yeah, but we're not here to babysit either.
I can't see now.
Damn, it's like a disco ball just put on my face.
Revenge has consumed him. Nothing human remains.
Finally, I can die. I can die.
This is how Morgan treats his friends.
I hope he finds more comfort in death than he did in life.
The means of dispersion?
The cruise ship is equipped with a UAV. That is your delivery system.
Very well. Now show me the goods.
Bonafide T-Abyss. No vaccine. Not yet.
Yes, of course. A little bit of this could turn a city inside out.
I think we're done. I'll be on my way.
Who would have thought, yes? That the lowly terrorists would receive a helping hand from the venerable commissioner of the FBC.
As you can see, it's not likely you'll be wriggling out of this one.
I seem to have underestimated the BSAA. And perhaps you as well.
We found this in the off-limits area near Terrigrega. We're done analyzing it, so you can have it back.
Director O'Brien, surely you understand our dilemma. Without the Terrigrega panic, the ignorant masses would be unaware of the threat that lies before them.
Yes, you may in fact be correct.
No one has the right to detain me. The world required my guidance. It was all for the greater good.
You're only fooling yourself. You said yourself, abandon hope, all ye who enter here. But I'm not Dante, and you're not Virgilius. Morgan Landsdale, you are hereby relieved of your position as FBC Commissioner. And I'm placing you under arrest on suspicion of conspiring with Veltro in the planning and execution of the Terrigrega Panic.
With all due respect, Director O'Brien, the BSAA is making a huge mistake.
Where have I heard that before?
And that is that. The end. But this is still not over, as we see more of this game. So enjoy the rest.
We can finally reveal what happened at Terrigrega.
Yeah, but the cost was high.
The BSAA will have to be overhauled.
The storm is gone now. But how long will it last?
Everyone is living nice and peaceful of their jobs. However, well, before I'm about to say what I'm about to say, why don't we watch this bonus epilogue?
Almost too easy, wasn't it? The company let them take Morgan out with the trash.
Tough world.
You filed a report on this. By the way, why save Parker?
I have my reasons.
The BSAA isn't as useless as I thought. Things could really heat up.
Indeed. The fun's just getting started.
The only and last remaining sample of the T. abyss virus. And so ends this story. However, this is just getting started. Now you guys are probably wondering, what did Jessica and why did Jessica chose evil instead of good? And why is Raymond assisting her? Well, I'll gladly explain it in one final detail. Before the Terrigrega, before Veltro, before all the situation that happened in Terrigrega, Jessica was not only working for the FBA, well, FBC, she was working for another company. And only one other company that you guys might find familiar with. The same for Raymond. Because it is true, Raymond was working for FPC and he was working alongside with O'Brien. But what O'Brien didn't know that, fortunately, Raymond and Jessica are working for the same company. And that company is Tricell. Now, does that name sound familiar? Because I'm pretty sure there's someone who wants the T. abyss virus, but they don't know about it unless Jessica gives it to a certain someone. But unfortunately, we have no idea what happens to Jessica or Raymond. As for the other BSAA members, but Chris and Jill's story, it still continues. So, till next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this, even though this was not really entertaining and everything was a bit off with the whole shooting and everything. It was still enjoyable playing this game. But now it comes to an end. So, that's 10 Resident Evil games down, only 5 more remaining left. And, fortunately, before I end this, there is a good thing about this. Tune next time for the next Resident Evil game, and this time, if any volunteer, next Resident Evil game is Resident Evil 5. I know you guys are thinking, I could do it by myself, true, but playing with an AI, those can be rough. Because Resident Evil 5 is a multiplayer game. So, I'm looking for someone who will volunteer to play with me. Because the story cannot continue unless I have a volunteer. Because the next Resident Evil game is Resident Evil 5. The continue after Chris and Jill defeated Morgan. But the story of them is still continuing. Alright, but anyways, until then, anyone who wants to volunteer, I will be waiting for that day. But my patience have limited time. So until then, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys again for the next Resident Evil game. But I'll wait until that day comes. However, I hope you guys enjoyed.
Resident Evil Revelations.
Yep, Revelations was fun, but now it's come to an end. Alright, peace, and I don't know if I'm going to stream again, because tomorrow I'm going somewhere. So, yeah, it all depends, but either way, peace.